Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. We are just starting now. Know it's a little bit past time. What I'm going to do is start hooking up our screens. You may be asking, why are we doing this at this time being and all that. We'll get to that. Real quick, give me a second. I'm just hooking up everything on my end, making sure everything works correctly. All right, so let's get this thing on the road. So what I'm going to do is move us down to Florida. You guys may be asking, why are you doing this right now and why you're not covering Florida? I mean, like Michigan and stuff. Well, we got a major hurricane hitting Florida right now as a Category 4 hurricane. You may see right now we got a lot of thunder boomers going out right now across Florida. We're going to be covering this for right now. The hurricane has not made fully landfall. It's supposed to make full landfall tonight into tomorrow. So right now, we're going to be covering what we are seeing at this time being right now. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. We can also use some check-ins on Michigan, but that's time being. Right now, we have, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tornado warnings right now across Michigan. I mean, not Michigan, Florida. Right now, the hurricane has been upgraded to a Category 4, a major hurricane that is going through Florida at this time being right now. Stormbro Gaming, which is also known as Mr. Lego Man, or known as you know who, will be joining us shortly during the live stream. He's doing something real quick and he'll be right with us. So right now, we are expecting right now severe hurricane outlook for Florida. This brace for impact. I know what's going down there. This is the second hurricane as major to hit Florida this year. As according to hurricane that hit up north, which is up here. It was a Category 4 too. But it came off of this area and tracked up into Florida. Not where this hurricane is going right now. So right now, please use the comments right now as only for questions, not for just chatting it up. I am lagging. Thanks for letting me know. I will take care of that right now. It's probably because I have two screens running, so we're going to try something real quick. So hold on. How about now? Am I lagging right now? Please let me know if I'm lagging. Chat, please let me know if I'm lagging. Am I better? Not laggy. Okay, great to know. All right. So we are still covering the hurricane that is making landfall down in Florida as a Category 4 hurricane. Right now, we are expecting to see landfall around 2 a.m. in the morning in Florida. Hold on, guys. We're getting a notification from our Stormbro Gaming person. He'll be with us shortly. He has to do a quick little tour real quick. Right now, I'm going to give you locations of these tornado warnings at this time being. All right, guys, we're going to hook them up on our live stream, so give us a second. We'll be right back. We are switching screens real quick, so give us a second. Welcome in. Just get your screens hooked up and we'll get this thing going. All right, he is in now, so we're going to get this thing going. Welcome in.
So we're live right now?
Live.
Okay.
We got like 1,000 tornado warnings right now in Florida. It looks like a paintball just went off.
Okay, well, my camera's not working, so.
All right, we can deal with it. I'm going to turn my camera off because it's going to be laggy on both ends. So what I'm going to do is pull my screen up right now that I'm looking at, and you can pull your screen up.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, your screen's going. I got my screen hooked up. So real quick, we got one commenter saying hi, legal man.
I'm going to rejoin and see what.
All right, he's going to try to rejoin. So please hold on, guys. There he is.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh.
No. What's going on? No. Did you just see that?
Yep, we saw that, and we're gonna save that for editing footage. Yay! All right. You can get your screens hooked up. Just make sure you're muted so we don't echo on each end.
Yep. Just doing something real quick. There we go.
All right. Just mute yourself so we don't since you have my stream up on your and we don't get echoey.
I'm gonna hook up my radar.
All right. Just make sure you do your hand raiser thing when you're ready to talk or when you're ready to say something. So right now, what I was saying is we're going to be going over the tornado warnings right now that are across Florida. Right now, we got a lot like 3 tornado warnings next to Melbourne, Palmer, Palm Bay Beach. These are, let me make sure these are radar indicated. We got a tornado warning, hurricane, tropical storm, current thing, tornado watch, and flood watch. We're going to check these tornado warnings right now. We got a hazard radar confirmed tornado right now next to Melbourne. If you're in Orlando, please take shelter now. We got a confirmed radar indicated tornado on the ground moving towards Orlando, Florida. We are detecting damaging tornado wind speeds. This storm is moving north at 30 miles per hour. If you got any family members that live in Orlando, Florida, or anywhere near Melbourne, Palm Beach, or anywhere near Orlando and all the way up to Melbourne, please let them know, or on the other side of Florida, please let them know now that this hurricane, which is a Category 4 hurricane right now, is producing tornado wind speeds and also precipitation enough to form a tornado right now. That is currently, we're going to have this like this right now. So right now, if yes, who are commenting that we are really not safe at this moment. We're going to go over our procedures right now that we will normally do in Michigan when we deal with these down in Michigan. So let me go down with the procedures right now. So right now, we're going to go over the flying debris thing. So right now, treat this like, right now, like this is actually a confirmed tornado on the ground moving towards Orlando, Florida. Probably going to miss it by a little bit. But still, all across Florida right now is still getting damage from this hurricane. Also, some areas of Florida are trying to recover from damage that was happening from the other hurricane that made landfall last week, which was also a Category 4 hurricane. And this hurricane has been known to already got up to a Category 5 hurricane that already got up to wind speeds up to 200 miles per hour in the Gulf of Mexico. And this hurricane also formed in the Gulf of Mexico too, which is unusual. Do you have any updates for us, Mr. Lego Man, hashtag Dominic?
As you said, this thing is right here right now. It's going 130 miles an hour for the wind right now. Category 4, so yeah, just stay in your safe places when it hits.
For the update. So right now we are seeing that it's supposed to weaken a little bit what seems to be on your screen to a Category 3. Is that correctly?
It's Category 4.
Like the orange line we're seeing right here. Unless that I'm a little bit blindish. Is that
It's Category 3. It's only 5 mile an hour difference, so.
Alright, so that's probably going to be changing pretty soon due to the warm humidity. I'm going to check real quick. I also have a thing on my phone that's going to track airplanes. We're going to see real quick if we have any airplanes above where this hurricane is that can track where this storm is. And hold on, guys. Can't talk right now. We're live. Oh, sorry about that, guys. So pretty much we are still covering. By the way, Dominic, you know who that was that called. So right now there will be some casualties with the storm. Whoever said that, we know there will be because for how massive this hurricane is, we already know what happened to this other hurricane that hit Florida this year. People were trying to evacuate, but the outer bands hit Florida immediately. So if you have any family members that live in Florida at this time being that are in the path of this hurricane, please tell them to go to the nearest hotel building that is safe to withstand this hurricane's wind speeds.
And if you are near the storm shelter, just go there.
About storm shelters, we're not going to be doing storm shelters in this because This hurricane's right now producing wind speeds enough to cause flooding and major rift currents that can go onto land, flooding land. This is what happened last time in Florida with Hurricane Ian, I think, that hit Florida. So right now, we are still covering massive tornadoes that are confirmed in Florida. There's major damage being occurred right now with this storm. Mr. Lego Man, and can you please give us the updates on these confirmed tornadoes or where they're located at on your end?
I'm gonna hook it up real quick.
10-4. While he does that, I'm gonna real quick bring you. Right now, we are still tracking. Right now, I'm gonna actually make sure this is realistic and stuff on my end. All right. While he does that, we're gonna flip screens. Oh, this camera. Real quick, we're gonna switch screens real quick. Real quick, we're gonna give you the update of what we're seeing right now.
I have mine hooked up.
Roger that.
That's like the same thing I literally popped up.
Well, you can use like the other radar I'm using.
See, this is what I have.
All right. Yeah, you can use that. I'm going to use mine too. I'm on the National Weather Service thing.
So 7 tornado warnings and 1 big purple box. A special marine warning for them.
That's great to know. What I'm going to do is move this over here. So right now, we do have a couple of tornado warnings right now. I'm giving you up right here for this one that has been right now in effect with wind speeds up to 50 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Tornado watch is in effect for all across Florida where this hurricane is going towards.
There's a potential hook on my screen.
Your camera's glitching you out into existence. If I were you, you might want to shut down your camera.
Yeah, I think that'd probably be smart.
All right, so we're going to be cameraless this time, but you will be able to see me because of why.
Okay.
On YouTube stuff. So right now, we're still covering tornado warnings right now across Florida. We will only be going live for probably a couple hours to cover. So right now, we are going to tell you to turn your phones on to the watch station in case you do get a severe alert. Like right now, this is what the National Weather Service in Melbourne of what they're detecting through Florida. I actually been to the National Weather Service before, so I know what they're seeing. I did send some couple pictures onto our YouTube channel so you guys can see what I was in there for. So right now, we are still covering major tornadoes outbreak in Florida. You may see other YouTubers covering, but we're going to give you the exact locations of where we're thinking these things are heading towards. And pretty much, yeah. Do you have anything else to say, Lego Man?
No, I'm not looking for more information about what this storm's producing.
So right now, if you see the green stuff on your screen right now on my end, that is the last flash flood of watches or warnings that were put into place where the last hurricane went through, causing those outer bands to hit Florida, causing those flash flood warnings to go into place. So right now, I'm going to check my flight app to make sure if we can actually see if there's any hurricane spotters out right now covering this. And there is, so what I'm going to do is actually pull up. You can talk for now, Lego Man, while I pull something up on my end real quick for the viewers to see.
Okay.
If I can get to Google Meet and mute myself. There we go. You can unmute yourself if you want to talk to them because the live stream's gonna be still picking up sound off of your end, so you can talk. Like about the storm. So unmute yourself.
Okay. Let me just hook up my other radar that I have. It's not loading. Hold on.
All right, I am back. I got the screens I needed.
There we go. My thing loaded.
All right. So I actually found on my beautiful little radar thing I found. If my screen can share. So right now, we are detecting right here, and don't know about this over here. Well, we are detecting right here. This is one of the airplanes that actually fly over the hurricanes to detect the wind speeds inside the hurricane. So pretty much that's what we're detecting right now. There's absolutely no airplanes in Florida right now. They're regarding this entire area due to the outer bands of the hurricane going through. If they're red areas, you can tell already all the airports are closing down right now because of the hurricane. That's all I have right now on that. So you can say some stuff right now if you want, Mr. Lego Man, as I get my other radar screen back up for us. If you're still there. All right. Well, then I think you're not there. But all right. So right now, you got 4 minutes remaining on this tornado warning right now. Never mind. All right. It looks like Melbourne, you are clear from the tornado warning right now, but you're still near the one near. Let me make sure. If I click on Melbourne, let me make sure. Melbourne. So yeah, right now Melbourne's already the hurricane watch. See, look, if you're in Melbourne right now, you're clear from the hurricane at this time being. So if you have any family members that are in Melbourne, let them know they are clear to head out of their shelters, but not just yet. You may asking why we're lagging right now. I do not know. We're going to try something real quick. So hold on. Are we still lagging right now? Are we still lagging? I'm going to say that's probably a yes. We're sorry if we're lagging right now. It's because of the Google Meet stuff and everything that we use and all that. We still got a tornado warning over here, and we'll make sure this is radar indicated rotation right now on this tornado warning. So if you're near Orlando, Florida, please take shelter now. We do have a radar indicated tornado heading your way. I need to check this other thing on top to make sure that it's not confirmed, and they just put down a little thing on top. Yes, so this is not a confirmed tornado heading towards Orlando, but it possibly will be confirmed anytime soon if there's rotation in this that is making this radar indicated. We're going to go over here to this other area down here, which has a whole bunch of tornado warnings on the side over here. Probably because you're near water and everything. So right now, if you're near, if I can zoom in on these towns, White City, Port St. Lake, whatever. I think that's what the name is. I'm going to... Oh, don't want to do that. So if you're anywhere near this hurricane, please take shelter now. So right now, we are dealing with lag, but just deal with it for now. We will try to get rid of it over time being. But for right now, pretty much there's just a lot of tornado warnings right now in Florida. The hurricane is slowly moving towards Florida. It's probably going to go up here a little bit and go like that, or go for the middle like how they're thinking it's going to go. But that's more likely what they're thinking. And Mr. Legoman, you're still there. I'm going to disconnect from Google Meet so they can see what on my screen about lagging. Then we'll connect back to you.
Okay.
Oh, you're already back? Okay. Well, then, never mind then. Reconnect your screen, Mr. Lego Man. And I'm going to take a quick little break real quick to grab something like a snack so you can take over if you're there. All right?
Yep, I'm sharing my screen.
All right. I'll be right back, guys. Mr. Lego Man will take over for a couple of minutes while I go grab a snack. So, Mr. Lego Man, it is all yours.
Okay. So yeah, well, like he was mentioning, White City, if I could find it somewhere around here, right here. They're in a warning box for the tornado warning. Like, it's around like a couple miles in width. So I would definitely, if you're in the tornado warning, stay in a safe space, because all the rain and flooding could damage your house and send debris flying. So like stay under a table or like somewhere with no windows, maybe even a basement if you have one. And yeah, over on the East Coast, you're probably gonna have a flood advisory. So yeah, it's gonna probably be some major flooding. So I would definitely recommend that you be prepared and get to higher ground or try to get somewhere in a safer space. So yeah. Down at the very, very bottom, you guys are getting, in Key West, you guys are getting like minor rain, but you also have a lot of warnings. You have a tornado watch, which we'll look more into. 8:23 a.m. to 4:44. Oh, 4 hours and 44 minutes remaining. It's an immediate broadcast, tornado watch number 690. So, we have a flood warning, which is very severe. So, definitely 100% be prepared for this storm. It's going to be probably one of the most historic storms if it's a category 4 or 5, because what it's doing right now is insane. And there was just a hurricane probably a couple weeks ago that did the same thing that obliterated Florida. So yeah, you guys have tornado watch, flood warnings, tropical cyclone, we'll look into that. Milton, local statement advisory number 18. Okay, the wind is about 800 miles west north of Key West, Florida. 145 miles an hour. So you guys should definitely take everything, if you have anything, store it in a shed, like outside, so it doesn't fly into somebody's window. And basically stay safe, and yeah, that's all I have for now. I'll be right with you guys in a minute.
I'll be right back with you guys shortly. I'm just finishing up my little snack I'm having real quick. So just hold on, guys. We'll be right back. We're taking a short little break at our 32-minute mark. So we'll be right back with you guys shortly. Just please hold, and we'll be right back. All right, I am back from my break real quick. So,
Yep, I just got done saying about what happened.
all right. So right now, we are still covering the severe storms right now running through Florida with a lot of tornado warnings being issued. What Mr. Lego Man did say down here, the hurricane's outer bands will some of them will hit down here in these lower areas in Florida. But for mostly right now, we're mostly concerned about Florida. That's getting a major hurricane. This one already became a Category 5 hurricane that already hit Florida once already. So if you have any family members, please let them know now to move away from this hurricane, or let them know to evacuate their house at this time being. So right now, I'm going to bring you to my other radar that is sharing. Actually, never mind. So pretty much right now, that is what we are mostly covering right now on these outlooks right now on severe weather in Florida. I'm gonna switch my screen into another thing that is that I'm looking at. Guys, viewers watching. The hurricane had being. That is what that radar is saying. I am double checking on my other radar. So let me make sure. It is a Category 3 hurricane right now. By 2 a.m. tonight, this hurricane will be making landfall. So if you guys have any questions, please let us know now. We're probably going to be going on for another 2 more hours to cover this severe weather outlook throughout Michigan. I mean, not Michigan. Why I keep Michigan? Florida. Ugh. All right, West Palm Bay Beach. You're underneath a tornado warning right now. We're going to go investigate that right now for you guys. After I get my screen hooked up on there, because I remembered my other screen's hooked up on the other radar. Never mind. Well, there. If it'll let me, yes, right here. Tornado warning. Right now, in Florida, near Southeast Palm Bay Beach, you're underneath a tornado warning. Hazard tornado radar indicated rotation. You guys have 21 minutes remaining on this issued warning. I'm going to read you the outlooks right now. Flying debris will be damaging to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed or damaged or destroyed or damaged. Roof damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will be converted. Tree damage is likely. Take cover now. Move in an interior room on a low level floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows if you are outside, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle. Move to the closest sturdy shelter and prevent yourself from flying debris. That is what's going on right now near West Palm Bay Beach. Melbourne, Florida right now is half of Orlando's underneath a tornado warning right now. Mr. Lego Man, are you still there? Question mark?
Yep, I'm still here.
All right, making sure. Yeah, and that said nothing in a while. So right now, if you are near Orlando, Florida, you are underneath a tornado warning right now. I'm double checking this again to make sure this is not confirmed. If it's confirmed, Orlando, Florida will have to take immediately shelter and treat this very cautious. Let me see. When that loads. So it looks like right now, that's what we're doing. And it looks like I just got told from a little birdie that Mr. Lego Man will have to leave the call. So, Mr. Lego Man, you want to say your final goodbyes to the chat?
I'll see you guys later. I'll try to make it back.
All right. Just remember the code.
Yep. Okay, bye.
All right. So it's just me now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit out Google Meet. We're going to do this a different way for you guys all here watching us. All right. Right now, we got a lot of tornado warnings right now to cover in Florida at this time being. West Palm Bay Beach, near Melbourne, and areas that are cross-border are underneath a tornado warning or the hurricane warning, tropical storm warning, current warnings, or anything else that has been warning across Florida. That's what we are looking at right now in Florida. You have 19 minutes remaining on this tornado warning near Orlando, Florida, that has been radar indicated, not confirmed yet. If it does go confirmed, this was issued severe by the National Weather Service in Melbourne, Florida. Right now, we are seeing these two tornado warnings right now looking considerable, a little bit severe to me, but not that much. We're mostly concerned about these ones over here off of the shore of Florida. You guys may be wondering, how is there already wind speeds hitting Florida right now? The hurricane is hitting fully Florida right now. These are the outer bands of the hurricane hitting. Then the full-on eye will make landfall on Florida, and then the back end of the hurricane, or what we call it, the butt area of the hurricane, will hit. So that's what we're looking at right now. We're probably going to go live only for an hour for reasons. So I'm not going to be talking that much today. So right now, that's what we're mostly covering right now across Florida over here. And also in Orlando, Florida too. We know this hurricane's going to be going on for a while. We're not going to be covering that much of it. If you have any questions right now, leave them in the chat and I will answer them for you guys. Because right now we're going to let this go over here. I'm going to give you an update up here in Michigan. So let's do a brief update up here in Michigan. Michigan update time. Right now in some area in Michigan right now, there is a frost advisory for 16 hours and 31 minutes in Michigan. I'm sorry, Hoshi Gotti. I had to put you in timeout because you saw something very inappropriate in the chat, so half your comments will be deleted at this time being. For only 1 minute until you learn your lesson. I'm sorry. But you can still watch and everything. But until you learn your lesson, then, yeah. Right now, half of Michigan's underneath the frost advisory due to the temperature dropping below freezing to cause frost to form. That's what we are seeing right now up in Michigan. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drag ourselves back down to Florida, where the entire storm is being completely engulfing Florida at this time being. So that's what we're mostly seeing right now in Florida. All right, Mr. Hoshi, whatever the name was, I'm going to let you out of timeout, and you better be good. Hoshi GT, you're out of timeout now. So you do not ever say that thing again, or you'll be put back in timeout for 5 minutes. All right? Back to what I was saying. Oh, yes. Right now, we are still covering the hurricane that is making landfall in Florida. I'm going to remove that comment. That's your first warning. If I give you 3 warnings, it will be automatically timeout for you for 5 minutes. But for right now, I'm going to let that slide. All right. So pretty much right now, the hurricane is going to be getting weaker by the time it gets on to Florida. She'll be only Category 1 hurricane. We're just going live to cover the last final moments of the Category 4 hurricane. This is our standard distance. What that means is out of our hands, is out of our area, which is Michigan. We don't normally cover hurricanes up there because by the time they get up here, they're weak. They don't really do nothing. They're just tropical depressions, cause a little bit of wind damage, trees falling, and all that kind of stuff. But for now, I got other subs planned to do. But thank you guys for tuning in to join our live stream of what this hurricane is doing in Florida. We'll do another live stream tomorrow, probably around 3:45 around this time again. To cover the hurricane exiting Florida. But that's all I have for you guys for right now. I'm going to end the live stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time when we do another live stream, which will be tomorrow or a video. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys then. Bye-bye.